What's up, YouTube? This is Chris B, otherwise known as Bystander X79, and I'm coming to you with today's strategy video. 3 ways to beat Lair of Darkness. Alright, now if anybody who doesn't know, Lair of Darkness was the recent field spell released in the most recent structure deck, the Lair of Darkness structure deck. Alright, what does it do? It turns all monsters onto the field into Dark Attribute. It allows the player who controls it to tribute monsters to activate a card effect using their opponent's now Dark Attribute monsters. And then, of course, it can also turn around and special summon as many Torment tokens, which are level 3 Dark Fiends with 1,000 attack and defense, as possible to the turn player's field equal to the number of monsters that were tributed while the field spell is face up. Now, rule of thumb, typically, most players do MST, Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone, or any other type of monster effects that can pop a field spell off the field. I mean, that's usually the general rule of thumb here, but I have 3 particular trap cards here that can actually beat Lair of Darkness really bad. Alright, first card. DNA Transplant. When this card is activated, you call an attribute, and all face-up monsters on the field become that attribute, basically beating Lair of Darkness's first effect. Best way to use this trap card is to wait for your opponent to activate either a monster effect or one of the back row effects, particularly one of the virus traps, and chain this card to that activation. You then call either Light, Water, Wind, Fire, Earth, or even Divine as the attribute, and all the face-up monsters on the field become that attribute, and it stops the effects cold. Your opponent can't tribute your monsters because they're no longer dark. They can't tribute their own monsters because they're no longer dark, and it just stops their strategy cold. Alright, another card. Mask of Restrict. Old school card. If you guys seen the anime, you know that Umbra and Loomis used this against Yugi and Kaiba in their duel. What does it do? Basically, it prevents both players from being able to tribute cards. For the player using this, if you're doing a mirror match, you don't really want to use this, but if you do have it in your deck, you can use it to lock down the duel and preferably win in a mirror match. And going up against the deck, this is a great counter because it prevents your opponent from tributing anything. I'm very surprised this card did not see a whole lot more play, given that it stops tributing all cards. I mean, this card would have single-handedly shut down 2 Dracos. I mean, I'm just shocked this card didn't see more play in the recent format. And the last card I'm going to show you guys, it's a counter trap. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Now, this counter trap is actually pretty damn dope because since a lot of the decks out there focus mostly on monsters and spells, this card is easily able to tech into any deck. Basically, you discard a spell card from your hand to negate the activation of another spell. And if you do, the spell that was negated is destroyed, and all other copies of that card cannot be used for the rest of the duel. Essentially, you can negate the activation of one Lair of Darkness and just turn around and make all Lair of Darknesses in your opponent's deck completely and totally dead. Worthless, dead draws. Okay? I really love seeing this card out there. I mean, it's an amazing card. A lot of decks just run monsters and spells, so it's easy to tech in, like I said. Seriously, any of these cards, try them out against a Lair of Darkness deck, and you'll see what I mean. You can actually just ruin your opponent's day just by flipping and resolving these cards. Alright? So, that is it for today's video. If you want to see more content like this on my channel, hit the like button and subscribe. Ring the notification bell, become part of the notification squad. And guys, until next time, I'll be seeing you in the next video. Peace out.